So Berkshire just purchased 20.9 million shares of Barrick Gold, which is a huge stake in the gold industry. Now Barrick Gold is the number two company, and now why is Warren Buffett buying gold now? So it's been at a 2-year high, which is about $30. And they just bought the shares maybe a day ago. And which shows a lot. Now, Warren Buffett in the past has said that gold is an invaluable asset or it's just a cube that doesn't do anything. But now we're seeing a volatile time and things have just kind of changed. So why buy gold? Why would Warren Buffett and Berkshire buy gold now? So they must believe two things. Either it is a hedge, or they legitimately believe that gold could increase in value, which could be, above $3,000 or $5,000. And similar to the Great Depression, that's when gold rose the most, and maybe they believe this time is that bad, or the recession is that bad. Now, some of the key points about Barrick Gold: now they beat the earnings this year in the latest quarter by 30%. The revenue has been increasing, but which is expected because gold is trading about $2,000 an ounce. But will it continue to rise? And in from Warren Buffett's position, it indicates yes, maybe it is going to rise. Now, how does this compare to a stock which is a junior gold miner like TRX? Now, an interesting thing about this stock is a decade ago it was trading in roughly $10, $8, $4, then $2, and now probably under a dollar. Now, why invest in this company? Now, when this company started mining, the CEO was Jim Sinclair. Now, this is a guy they call Mr. Gold. He's invested he's worked in the COMEX. He's invested in gold, and he's familiar with the gold industry. Now he's a chairman, and from the charts this year, that it has broke a dollar twice. Now, so if you bought this close to its low around 36 cents, you could be, almost sitting on triple the value, which is, a huge return. And potentially, this company could still, keep rising based on the news that it's putting out and the mining results that it's been putting out. The average volume has been increasing over 700,000. And now the main thing is this company doesn't have a lot of shares in the float. It's got less than 200 million shares, so it hasn't diluted shareholders in its operations. It's actually legitimately getting finance, spending a lot of the chairman or the CEO Jim Sinclair has been putting money into this mining company from his own pocket. Now they just locked in 14 million of unsecured debt, which shows that they have enough capital to get the operations going. Now, the main takeaway is that why mine just for one junior gold miner, or why one project? Now, they believe this project, which is called the Buckreef, which I'll touch upon in a second, they believe this project has double the value. And traditionally what's done before, these mining companies, the junior mining companies like in gold, they'll have like a study done, which is called the 43-101. And this report, which is issued usually by somebody legitimate like Deloitte, or the big four like PricewaterhouseCoopers. This shows that what the mineral reserves are at, or before they start mining. And they have had this study done, being Tanzanian gold. And the studies have indicated that what they've initially put out as the potential of this mine, it's actually double the resources. So that means they could have potentially double the gold, and it's a very good chance of having that. This 43-101, again, it's one of the most legitimate resources in getting information for the gold reserves. And it is very detailed. It'll go, into layers of details, and you're able to look this up on their site, which is a helpful tool in allocating, if this company is legitimate. Does it really have any gold? Yes, it does. It has a lot of gold. But the main thing, this versus, a Barrick Gold is that the chairman in the past has indicated that this company, when it gets up and running in operations, could potentially give out dividends in gold. Now, which is a huge deal, because you would have to get that gold shipped out to you if you want to, take ownership of it. And it could have potentially a cash dividend also. And Barrick Gold also has a cash dividend, which is, somewhat low. But this chairman, Jim Sinclair, he's indicated in the past that, that gold would potentially rise to even 50,000 during a crisis, something maybe like this, and that his company would give dividends in gold, which could be a huge game changer. I don't know if that would ever happen, but it's a possibility, because Berkshire buying 30 million shares, or I'm sorry, 20 million shares, 21 million shares in Barrick Gold is a big deal. This shows that they believe that the gold price could increase, and this shows that gold is a valuable asset during this crisis, during this time of this economic crash. And this is completely, again, this is just an analysis that's run based on the recent actions that have transpired, and again, this is by no means indulging anybody to invest in anything. This is simply just an analysis, observing that for the actions that the stock market's taking place, and that's it. On that note, feel free to smash the like button, and if you like the channel, make sure you subscribe. There will be more news to come out.